Well, thanks a lot, Shay. We will continue to follow that information with the very latest already posted for you on WTOC.com.
Well, the Savannah man is free after he shot and killed another man during an argument in a Savannah neighborhood.
Well, he was acquitted last week on murder charges, but not by the jury who heard the case. In a rare decision, the judge tossed out the murder charges. Lead investigative reporter Jessica Savage spoke to the judge and the victim's family and attorneys on both sides of this issue about what actually happened. Jessica, what did the judge tell you?
Chatham County Superior Court Judge John E. Morse Jr. told me this is the first time in his more than 30 years as a judge to issue a directed verdict in a homicide case. Here's a closer look at why.
Sometimes I can't even breathe.
It's difficult because not only is her father gone, his killer is free. E.J. Futch was shot 6 times and died in a parking lot of a Southside neighborhood in Savannah last year. It's something his family is still trying to process after learning those details during the murder trial.
No person deserves to be alone for that long amount of time on the ground.
His youngest daughter, Zane, his wife and high school sweetheart, Danielle, and his oldest son, Craig, all came together in court last week for the trial.
And I wanted that closure when I came to the trial, and I never got it, really. I didn't. It was a lot of confusion.
Charlie Sapp, her husband's killer, was on trial for malice murder.
Lots of witnesses.
Witnesses told Savannah police they heard the two arguing over gas in a neighborhood parking lot off Coastal Place. Later, they heard gunshots and then saw Futch on the ground trying to get up when Sapp shot him multiple times and took off running. In court, what people told police didn't matter. Neither did what Charlie Sapp told the jury.
He says, I did it.
His public defender said he shot in self-defense. In court, that didn't matter either.
And not knowing what was going on, I just told my family to connect hands and pray.
In a rare decision, Superior Court Judge John E. Morse Jr. issued a directed verdict, which let Sapp walk free on the murder charges. I spoke to Judge Morse over the phone. He explained the state has the burden of proof. He told me that they proved in court that Futch had been shot, but that the prosecutor assigned to the case didn't prove that he was dead or that his death was caused by Sapp. Well, he said for that reason, he had a duty under the law to dismiss the murder charges. He told me this is the first time in his 30 years as a judge that he's made a decision like this. Do you feel like your team mishandled that case in court?
I don't think that my team mishandled the case at all. I think that with the number of cases that we try and have tried since I've been here, there have been, I think that there are cases that go to trial, and you lose some cases that you should win, and you win some cases that you should lose. I mean, so I respect the work that was done in the case and the information that I got about it, and I don't find any fault with how my staff handled it.
Sapp's public defender, Catherine Kelly, said in a statement that the decisions by the judge and the jury speak for themselves. Futch's family is finding comfort in each other and their memories of EJ, who was known to friends as Sean.
And I'm glad that my children got to experience that military life, because you're open to different cultures, different people.
He served his country and was a retired disabled war veteran who served in Iraq. But he was most well known as,
I'm Coach E.J. Futch, Coach Hamburger. Any sport that his children was involved in, he was right on the sidelines.
Well, Charlie Sapp was released from jail last Wednesday. The case against him is closed, and because of that, the verdict, it means that no new murder charges can be brought in the case because of double jeopardy. Well, WTOC Investigates is looking into how murder cases are being prosecuted in Chatham County. We are in the process of putting together an in-depth look at our local justice system.
And you can read the full statements from the DA and public defender on our website, WTOC.com. All you have to do is look for this report on the WTOC Investigates page.